Manchester United in action today at Kenilworth Road, and that is where we're going to begin, because you'll see the reports this week linking Dan Ashworth, the Newcastle United sporting director, with a move to Manchester United. Also, Jason Wilcox, the director of football at Southampton, with a move to Manchester United. None of these are players. We're talking, Robbie Mustoe, men in suits.
Yes.
Why are they going for the men in suits first?
Because it's the absolute right thing to do. This, and I'll be strong as to say, guarantees that this club is going to be in a much, much better place in... Listen, this is long-term stuff, a couple of years' time. A couple of years' time, we'll look back, and this is why we talk about it, Rebecca, because getting these positions in place early is critical, absolutely critical. From the CEO, of course, Barada from Manchester City, knows what success looks like, knows what best practice looks like. Dan Ashworth as well, it looks like he's coming to the club as well, etc., etc. We talked about it so many times over the last year, particularly, like that this club needs, the football side of it needs ripping up and starting again. I remember saying it many, many times. That's exactly what INEOS, the new 25% shareholders in the football club, are doing. And it's 1,000,000% the right thing to do, because it's like, it's going to be difficult to fail when you've got people in there that are hungry. They've done it all before, they've seen what success looks like, and they're going to, with the money that United generate, because they're a powerhouse of a football club, they're finally hiring people that a club like Man United should hire.
Tim, let's talk more about that.
Yep.
The link between the dressing room and the men in suits. Because for many people watching on, it's difficult to understand why a near billion-dollar squad could be improved by a bunch of new executives.
Well, because when it comes down to recruitment, it's like a puzzle, and you have to put things in place. The recruitment hasn't been very good. Well, I was at Manchester United from 2003 to 2006. You had David Gill, Peter Kenyon, who ultimately went to Chelsea and built an empire there, and Sir Alex Ferguson. And the recruitment, there was so much synergy. And what happened with, whether anybody out there watching likes this or not, Manchester United is the biggest club in England and possibly one of the biggest clubs in the world. Everybody wants to go there. So Sir Alex Ferguson built that. Once he left, they got so used to success that they had to fall this far in order to rebuild it, because they mowed through managers, they bought a bunch of players. Cristiano Ronaldo might go to City, well, we got to go spend money on him. They went and got Sancho, he was a bust, he's left the football club. The recruitment has been so poor that, as you said, I said, Robbie Earl has said countless times, it needs to start at the top. The structure has to be ripped up and start, because they were putting people in place that used to work at the club, or they got a job because they've been at the club for forever. That's not how this works. You have to go out and get the best people from other clubs, if that's the case, and put them in place, and that's what they're starting to do here.
And the Glazers didn't do it.
Correct.
The Glazers didn't do it. They weren't that bothered the club wasn't winning, and that's what hurt the Manchester United fans the most. Watching the neighbours down the road win everything, putting the right people in place, nowhere near the same size as Manchester United in terms of a football club, but look at them now, the success that they've got. So with the ownership with Sir Jim Ratcliffe going in there, to Dave Brailsford, the other sporting expert within that organisation, INEOS, you're going to see something very different now. And again, I'll say it again, I guarantee it, in a couple of years' time, this club's going to be in a whole different place.
Go ahead.
Go on, Tim,
the fact of the matter is, when you look at, let's call it Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, they're very systematic, and they rarely get signings wrong. Of course, they get one or two wrong. They rarely get signings wrong. So it can no longer be, and this is how it was when I was at Manchester United. We're Manchester United. We want you. You should come because we're Manchester United. And for the most part, as you've seen, people just go to Manchester United. That's not the case anymore. It has to be more of a plan and more of a system. And the teams in and around them that they're competing with, they have it.
What's really interesting about Dan Ashworth is that you mentioned the size of Manchester United, is that it is still attractive, because here's Ashworth, who took a long time to get out of Brighton. It wasn't easy for Newcastle to get him. He's only been at Newcastle for a little over 18 months. It's a massive project. They are arguably the richest club in the world, albeit they can't actually spend that money. And yet Manchester United, who are struggling and have struggled, come calling, and he wants to go.
That's the perfect... And if I was Newcastle, I'd be upset, because it took us so long to get Dan Ashworth. But the fact of the matter, that big red logo behind me, that draws people. And even Dan Ashworth would be saying, this could be my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go to Manchester United and change something.
And his family, I think, are based in the Midlands, Rebecca. It's closer to Manchester.
But it's tough on Newcastle, isn't it?
It's really tough on them. I just wonder if these new regulations, the financial regulations, you just said it, is like, well, I can't do much here because we haven't got the revenues yet to be able to spend the extra money that I'm here to try and make good decisions on. So Yeah,
Yeah, because of course the more money that they bring in as clubs, the more they can spend, and there is no bigger club, as you said, than Manchester United. They're going to get the most amount of revenue to then get the best amount of players that Dan Ashworth has lists and lists of. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.